Hey, what's up, and welcome back to Interpreting the Stars, where today we're going to be taking a look at a Christmas movie. That's right, Christmas in January with Last Christmas. Now, Last Christmas is ultimately a romantic comedy that stars Emilia Clarke and Henry Golding. The real question is, if this is the kind of Christmas film that you'll end up adding to your ever-expanding list of annual Christmas movie traditions, or is it just another global conspiracy to get the viewer to buy more and more unnecessary stuff? Let's get cracking. This review is brought to you by the word of the day, conspiracy, a secret plan by a sometimes evil group to do something unlawful or harmful. Last Christmas focuses on Kate, played by Emilia Clarke, a very sarcastic girl that doesn't take anything too seriously, nor does she really care about those who are supposed to be close to her. When she happens to meet a tall, dark, and handsome stranger, all bets are off, and his kindness begins to awaken something back up inside of her that she long thought was dead. So what we have here is a Christmas movie that does indeed feel like a Christmas movie. What I usually look for in movies like this is some sort of feeling of magic in the air. Something that reminds me that Christmas is an amazing time of the year filled with magic and wonder, that it's something incredibly inspirational. That's what I want to see out of a Christmas film, and of course, I want to find more modern movies that I can add to my annual list of Christmas films. I feel like the most recent annual Christmas movie on my list is The Grinch with Jim Carrey. We haven't seen anything immediately feel iconic in a long time. Now, I don't know if I can call Last Christmas one of those movies, but I do think it starts out that way. Emilia Clarke's uber-sarcastic personality in this film versus everybody else's holiday cheer is pretty cool. It reminded me of a modern take on Scrooge. She doesn't exactly hate everybody, but she just can't take many things seriously, and instead of ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future visiting her and changing her ways, you have Tom, whose kindness alone is infectious enough to help her see things differently. I really liked how this film began, albeit being a bit on the typical side of things, particularly because of how Emilia Clarke was portraying her character. I loved her humor in this movie, as well as how the editors were able to help the punchlines work a little bit better with quick, humorous flashbacks. Plus, I actually dug her chemistry with Henry Golding. So as the film began, I really did have the thought in the back of my head that I wouldn't mind seeing this every year during Christmas time. Then the third act happened. Now, it's not a terrible act or anything. It culminated everything that came before it pretty nicely, but it is particularly predictable. A thought came to mind somewhere while watching the movie about how it would end. It was a passing thought, mostly joking to myself, but it's exactly what happens. I won't tell you what the thought was, because if you're interested in seeing the movie and haven't yet, I won't spoil you, but don't be expecting anything incredibly shocking, surprising, or original either. I feel like it thinks it's a lot cooler than it actually is towards the end of the movie, as if the writer wasn't actually aware that this kind of thing happens a lot in movies. Like, a lot. It is what it is. Then again, it's a Christmas movie, so you can't really expect a full-blown original or epic story. Most do blend together, but I imagine if it weren't predictable, like if they disguised everything a little bit more cleverly, I feel like a lot of people may have ended up loving it. But that's the thing about predictability. It really messes up how entertained you are while watching. But at the end of the day, that's really the biggest negative that I have to say about it. Everything else that wasn't the best is mostly expected to be mediocre in a Christmas movie. My score for Last Christmas is 72%, 72 out of 100 possible stars, granting it the letter grade of C-. As far as my film DNA score goes, a couple of other 2019 romantic films that scored the exact same points in the entertainment category were 5 Feet Apart and Always Be My Maybe, which I guess that makes sense. They were fine for what they were on their own, but nothing game-changing or revolutionary, at least not in my lovely opinion. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about Last Christmas, though. Are you going to add it to your own list of traditional Christmas films to watch every year, or are you tossing it in with the likes of other Hallmark, ABC Family, and Lifetime original Christmas films that you hear about in passing, but don't care to actually look up? Let me know below. As for YouTube, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button if you like this review and would like to see others like it. Hit the thumbs up button, because that always helps out my channel, and don't forget about the little bell icon, which helps notify you when I come out with my next review. And until then, peace out!